mode. I'm just going to press F for fill. E for extrude. We'll scale this round. E for extrude again. And then we're going to scale this just at the top. You just want it to run nice and smoothly just around the edges. If you've not already, you need to seal this one as well. Let's see. So we go to edit mode. You notice that it's not sealed at the top, so just press F and that will fill it at the top. So once we've got the render, we've got something like this. And I've not used the colour on this. We need to put the gold onto that one. So you'll notice that the glass doesn't exactly sit right. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about going back into the glass and just doing an inner piece. Maybe that would help. Just trying to think how I would do that, because I'd have to open up the top a little bit, but it might work because you don't need to do both sides because we've mirrored this. So let's go to edit mode. We've got the top right here. So if we go to 1, we go for E for extrude, E for extrude again, scale this outwards, E for extrude, scale this outwards, and just keep going. Just for the inside right here. You notice that this comes out in the middle as well, just pull that back in. E for extrude. And just meet this in the middle kind of thing. Scale that in. E for extrude. Scale it in. I think if we go on the render right now, we can now see that there's kind of an inside to it, which is going to give it a lot more detail, and you've got this nice little bump on the outside now. So, let's just continue on with this. E for extrude. We will get rid of the fill actually on this. And we just go to the end right there. So now, once we get off to the edit mode, we now have this nice little egg timer that's got an inner bit to it. So the next thing that I would say with this is we need to edit the wood a little bit. So if we go onto shading tab right there, you've got glass BSDF, you've got roughness, IOR, all that kind of stuff. So let's just change the glass up a little bit. And what we want to do with this wood right here is add, and we'll go to, let's see, we'll go to, I'm just trying to think. We could do it with a brick texture and warp it just ever so slightly. So we could do it like this. I mean, you could do yours any way that you'd like to. What I'm going to do is let's go with brick width and just put that outwards a little bit more. We'll go scale this up. So we've got this kind of graininess of wood. Let's go ahead and add a colour ramp. And we'll get some browns in here, some reds. Maybe some greens as well. Maybe you're making a game piece or something like that. And I don't know. Maybe the wood's got a little bit of rot in it. And I don't know. It's your world, whatever you want to create. You could have it super shiny, where it's nice and polished and it's clean and it's nice. Or you could just imperfect it just so slightly. Also, you've got bump textures as well, so we could add a bump in here. go for height. Let's take that one off. This will give us some surface tension just on the outside. Just going to go ahead and just scale this down just ever so slightly. So you've got these little knocks in the wood as well at this point. We could go ahead and scale it up actually, give it a bit more grain. Also what you could do as well is you could go ahead and add some Veroni texture. So this will give us some cracks in the wood. We could go colour, roughness. And now we've kind of got this nice kind of triangulation coming over the top of it. Just here you can see that. So this will allow us to put smudges on. So if we just have, say, a little bit of triangulation going on, maybe it's a rough cut, then we could go ahead and we could get a bump texture. Let's place this in here, put it to height. Now we kind of have this very rough, kind of grainy wood, if you will. Just turn up the black a little bit to just pull that kind of grain out. And we've not even got metallic on here, but it's like super shiny already. But yeah, you could pull up the metallic, make it kind of like a dark wood. I kind of like this. Okay, so the next one that we want to do is the gold. So the gold right here needs to have some sort of graininess to it to look like sand. So we're going to go with noise texture. Let's go colour, base colour. You'll notice that the gold now goes. Don't worry about that, we'll fix it. So now, what you'll notice with this noise texture is that you've kind of got this very psychedelic kind of look coming in. You see that right there? Kind of all different shades and stuff. So what you want to be able to do is pull that down to a point where it's manageable. So it kind of looks like sand already. So we're going to go add, we're going to go colour ramp. And we're going to go plus, and we'll change this to a nice gold colour. Bring the black in just a little bit, just to pinch some of that colour off. Just a bit more contrast. This white, we could change this to more of a goldy red. And what we could do as well, we could add noise texture. Let's see, noise texture again. We could go colour and roughness. So we can get that nice little roughness in. You could turn up the metallic just ever so slightly, just to bring that off a little bit more. And then we could do bump. Let's add bump texture into here. Just right there. And then colour to height. I'm just going to make this a little bit more orange. So we've got that gold going on. And then once you finish, just bring up the base right here so it's got something to sit on. And that's your egg timer, or your timer kind of thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.